Hey, look who's back. It's me, Sean. I'm finally doing a detail for probably like a month or so, like probably like a month or in a week. So yeah, anyways, it's been quite a wait because, you know, we had to do stuff for the garage, that whole 9 yards. I already kind of explained it in another video. But anyways, it took a while to get it all done, but we did. We tackled it, and I got all my detailing stuff sorted, and now we're out here back to the hobby. And today we gotta wash my Corolla that's been sitting, well, not sitting, but like, you know, outdoors, going back and forth with work, all the elements, including the rain, the crap from the traffic, all on here. So what makes this a little more special though is that, well, not only this is, as of this recording, the last detailing for 2025, but also what I have in my hand, one of them at least, is a DIY detail product. And for this video, we're actually going to do a full DIY detail, sort of like wash, especially with DIY detail being so generous and kind to give me this whole care package right here, which has a bunch of just goodies for me to try out. Although funny enough, one of the only missing things is the rinseless wash, but that's okay. I have plenty of rinseless wash in the garage, so it's fine in this case. But we're also going to definitely do some incredible suds in the beginning. But before that, we're actually going to apply some all clean not only on the tires and wheels, but also on the body itself. We're going to just do the lower panels and of course the trunk, and then immediately blast it with some incredible suds. And we're going to do a hybrid wash, so we're going to implement the rinseless wash during the contact side of things. And then after that, we're going to pretty much like do a drying aid with the new Envy, right, or Envy from DIY Detail. This is going to be my first time actually trying this stuff out for sure. And same with All Clean. And to finish off like the wheels and everything, after cleaning those parts, we're gonna dress it up with their tire dressing as well. So we get a lot of goodies today from DIY Detail. Again, thank you very much from the folks from DIY Detail, including Ivan and Nick. Incredible work that these guys have been doing over the past years, including, of course, the videos, right? The videos and the education that they provide. It's all a supplement to our sort of repertoire and what we do, what we love, of course. And yeah, so I also may hopefully have time to apply this onto the vehicle as well. And I even went out to the trouble of getting myself a palm sander, in this case from Ryobi, and hopefully we can get that going as well. I think I have a battery pack somewhere in the garage, but anyway, I'll probably just snag one from one of my blowers. But anyway, this is going to be very much a DIY detail centric detailing today. We're gonna first off get the foam cannon going and prepared. Now, of course, when it comes to these parts, you definitely don't need to have a pressure washer, but it is always nice to have one. So it's gonna go ahead and fill up the foam cannon with some water. We're actually gonna put this in here. And then we have an ounce of incredible suds right here. Oh yeah, don't forget to wear gloves, just so I don't forget in advance, because especially when we're gonna use Envy, definitely wanna wear gloves for that, because, you know, it's ceramic and all that stuff. And then of course the tire dressing too. Don't wanna get tire dressing on your hands, one way or the other. But yeah, 2025 has been a pretty eventful year this time around for me, in terms of just like a lot of things actually, both like on the detailing side and the personal level. And hopefully we can only hope that I'm just mixing it right now with my finger, but which actually, yeah, you know, when it comes to type 2, it definitely does mix a lot easier, especially when it's, even when it's all like stuck on the bottom. I can just like swirl with my finger, and most of the stuff is coming off from the bottom of the cup. And now we can throw it, this little bad boy in here. Make sure everything's all mixed up. And that should work, yep. Wow. So my Incredible Suds formulation is ready. Where's the head? There you go. Give this another mix right here. Okay, and then I have this automatic push connect right there, which is actually really incredible to have. It's just one of those things. It's very nice, and you can't go back on it. So I specifically put it over there because that's where the sun is really hitting. So once I finish applying the all clean, I'm going to immediately just sweep it with the foam. Pressure washer's on. So now we can pretty much start applying the all clean. Oh my. We already had our little snag right here. This Toco sprayer just fell apart. I don't know if you guys heard the sound, but uh-oh. That's very unfortunate. It just happened right there and there. Okay. Well, there goes one sprayer. Hopefully the next one isn't so bad. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, I don't know about this one, but we'll see. Let's try it. Ooh. Oh, this one also, I think, broke. I already have 2 broken spray heads in here. That is very unfortunate. I think something happened with the actual shipping, so I am just scrambling for some sort of spray head here. Wow, I did not expect that to happen actually, which is kind of unfortunate. But hopefully, oh. Okay, I think we're back in business. Okay, we're gonna especially spray on all the parts of the front, where all the bird poo is, of course. The lower panels, the back, and parts of the roof, because there's also some droppings. And we're gonna save it for the tires later. Oh shoot, okay. And then let's go. Let me actually take you guys a little closer. Look at that beauty. Going to work, going to town. Gotta love that sound of just foam just dripping down the car. And it's still sheeting very nicely. This is just with an ounce of Incredible Suds. So you got this nice blanket of white. There we go, going to town. All right, let's carefully eject the foam cannon out of here. Okay. And then now we can apply the nozzle right here. I know that's a weird word to use, but it should be easy enough, right? There we go. Wait, I forgot to do this. While that's dwelling, let's fill up the keg. And then with the rinseless wash, let's do about, I'm gonna do all this with one hand, so this is gonna be an ounce. I'm gonna do just about a half, a little under half. Because that's about 3 gallons of water we put in there. In the bucket, we're gonna definitely do about 2 ounces in here. Okay, and that's all we need for the rinses part of the wash. We even have the old DIY Detail sponge right here with the 2 sides and everything. So it's definitely that much more of a DIY detailing detail. Okay, I think it's now time we wash this stuff off. Oops, I forgot to turn the thing back on. Okay. Oh yeah, before we actually proceed, let's go. Okay, let's prep our space right here. So we're gonna have the keg right next to the sunny side. That way I'm ready whenever we get this all rinsed off. So here we go. As you can see, the DIY Detail 8-year coating, it's been about over a year and it's still acting pretty nicely on the side. The roof is a little funky. The roof is a little funky at the moment, but we'll see after the contact wash. But otherwise, everything else seems fine. Okay, after that little shake of the keg, let's go ahead. Get this covered with rinseless. Prevent any sort of spotting, or at least minimize it. Really like this setup right here because it really produces a very fine mist. Now it's time for the so nice contact wash with the rinseless wash from DIY Detail. Very slick, very nice. There was a lot of like stuck on stuff because it's been about over a month. So all that stuff has been really in there, and I'm just kind of testing the limits of the DIY Detail coating. So we'll see if that like left anything behind, but for now, the wash itself is a good experience, I'd say, with DIY Detail. Yeah, DIY Detail has always been one of those ones that I'm just like really liking, because not only their products themselves, but their sort of philosophy and what they're trying to do to and accomplish, and I'm all for it. And of course, I really just do like their stuff. And funny, because very recently I became a DIY Detail affiliate, so now I kind of like joined the club. So definitely, if you want to get some stuff from DIY Detail, click through my link and use the affiliate coupon code to save 10% off, which is HAWK10. It should be in the description. Luckily the sun's just going down, so we don't need to worry about the sun just baking in anything onto the car. Yeah, I'm just happy I'm back to detailing, man. It felt so long. It's been like over a month or so, and having my stuff back in the garage kind of feels like this like reunion, right? It's a little corny or weird to say, but you know what? That's what it really feels like. So that's how I'm gonna put it. Okay, we're gonna use a brush to get into these areas of the trunk this time with the body brush. Like, it really is a lot different from like the other green brushes you see on the market. It's actually kind of weird if you ask me. But I guess that's just how it works in this case. All right, we're gonna hit it with the drying blanket. And it just sucks up a lot of the water. And there is a bit of this sticky tar that I guess I've accumulated on the freeway and such over the month or so. And it's a little hard to get off. Oh, I almost forgot too. We have Envy. How can I forget? That is my bad, guys. That is my bad. Oops, dropped the cap, but that's not super as important. Very, very mild smell at that. Let me see if there's any. Nope, that one's broken. This one is also broken. So we just have this one left. Luckily, I have spare spray heads, but damn, I guess the shipping and handling was not adequate from whoever was carrying these packages. So the spray heads just got damaged. At least like half of them at least. Which again is, may I say it again, it's unfortunate that it happened. So let me see. So yeah, it just says on the surface. So let's go ahead and just go. Yeah, just a couple sprays, and let's see if it does anything on the dry surface. Ooh, it actually does. It actually does something to the surface. That's actually really cool. Wow, it actually really makes it very slick. Actually glad I was trying it on the dry surface first, and then see what's going on when it's wet. Oh yeah, but this is some incredible stuff though. I can already tell you that this works better as a drying aid than ceramic gloss. Like, wow. So pretty good stuff. It's considering I'm able to try it out thanks to DIY Detail sending it in for me. Yeah, I'm definitely super happy and pleased that it works this well. Yeah, well, I need a couple sprays, I think, right? So let's use it sparingly. But yeah, holy crap, Envy just actually surprised me. Super slick on the towel, super slick on the surface. Let's go ahead and make sure we buff it off nicely. But wow, it really glides over the surface though after it's been treated with Envy. Jesus. This is definitely the surprise product of the video, like jeez. I did not expect for it to work that well. And the sun's going down already, unfortunately, so I'm probably just gonna save the C6 app for another time. As much as I would like to kind of test it out. Probably just maybe test it on the hood, honestly. But we already put on Envy, so I think we can save it for next time then, if that's really the case. If that's the logic we're gonna go with. I don't know, the sun's like gone down pretty much, but I think we can definitely say that this is a clean car. We've definitely brought this back from a whole month's worth of rain. Well, not a month of rain, but a week, 3 days of rain and then some, I guess, here and there at night, especially. The night times have been really moist and really wet, so a lot of the crap just like came down and just sat there on the paint. And then and not too long ago it did rain, so it did wash off like a lot of the really loose dirt and stuff like that. But it had a lot of traffic film and all that stuff accumulated actually. So the all clean definitely helped out on the lower panels, but even the rest had a lot of traffic film like just throughout the whole car. So I probably had to just use the whole bottle maybe on the whole car. But anyway, I don't think that's realistic, but the car is clean no matter how you look at it though. And the real surprise product in this video though is Envy. This stuff is super slick, left my paint very nice and glossy looking, got the nice sheen to it. I know it's hard to see on camera, especially with the condensation starting to kick in here. But yeah, that's I guess that's Envy for you. That's pretty cool. Or Envy, excuse me. All right, let's go ahead and clean up the wheels and tires finally. So what I like to do is use a microfiber towel to do all the work right here when it comes to like the wheel and tire, rather than having like separate like tools for specifically the tire. I'm just gonna just have microfiber towels that are plush enough to pretty much like do the job here. All Clean actually does a pretty good job at cleaning the wheel and tire, it seems like, as well. Does at least a pretty decent job at it, especially this wheel being a little more on the light duty side when it comes to dirtiness, but on the inside, like the barrel and such, I think could use some work. So we're gonna do that, and then actually now we're gonna use this Toco brush, or not Toco brush, the Talpico brush, I think it's called. I forgot the name for it, but it is. I say it works pretty well. My only thing I'm afraid is that the thing in the middle, the wire, is bare metal, so that's my only huge concern with it. But I guess as long as you're super careful with it and really let the brush do the work, instead of just like jam it in there and like really go for the side like that, just kind of, you know, just let the brush do the thing, right? I'm just gonna just put it in here, not gonna like wiggle it back and forth too much, like up and down. Really, I'm just gonna go back and forth like this, rather than go like in a circle or something, like some maniac would, I guess. Does a good job getting in there. And up next, we have our old friend back in our toolbox, which is quick beads right here. Our nice little, oh, let me see here. There we go. Took a little bit to prime, but let me make sure I got the wheel barrel in there as well. Nice. All right, and that's pretty much how I'm gonna do it for the rest of the wheels, and we'll cut to pretty much the end of it. Oh yeah, I forgot to almost put the tire dressing on, and this brush is actually pretty good. Like, dang, I did not expect it to be this nice. Really, I guess it does make a difference when it comes to like the other brushes I've used in the past as a means to apply some sort of tire dressing or slash sealant. Okay, I think we're pretty much done with the vehicle. My Corolla is clean once again. It is very much dark, even though it's before 6, which is crazy, but we're past the solstice. It should start to slowly, gradually get back into the ideal like timing for the sun. But you know, that's the cycle for you. But the tires is now dressed up for wheels, and then all the wheels and everything are clean pretty much. The vehicle is clean. But anyways, I just wanted to you know, put my final thoughts into all the DIY detail products that I was able to use today, and just the fact that DIY detail themselves did provide these products in this video, all in that box. Like, I opened it up in that one video for the, you know, open up the care package and everything, but they did not pay me to do all this stuff and say stuff, right? That's coming from me. I'm just here to simply show you guys that the DIY detail works and stuff like that. No paid, nothing else, right? They literally just sent all this stuff for me at no cost. So that's pretty much it. Like, no like payment or anything like that to me or anything of the sort. So again, I really wanted to thank DIY Detail for doing this. They are an extraordinary league of ladies and gentlemen, I should definitely say. And their products are incredible, especially with Envy. It was such a surprise to me of how slick it was on the surface, and such a difference when you don't use a drying aid versus using a drying aid like Envy. And it's pretty awesome that, you know, that did happen. It's hard to put into words other than that it works. It's incredible. It's awesome. It's slick on the paint. It was such a nice experience. But all in all, this does not definitely change anything about DIY Detail on how I view it. I still love it. I still love what they do. I still love what they make, and I definitely am looking forward to more products coming out from them. And I think we can all rejoice equally when it comes to DIY Detail stuff. The only thing I have not used in this video, it's funny enough, is the perfectly safe brush. I will save that for another video, for another vehicle, because I think that vehicle warrants it more than my Corolla, especially with its deceptively large size. Even though it's not really like an SUV or like that, I don't know, it's just something about it. It's just big. Large hint, it's the Prius. Anyway, so that's all I have for this video. Just the DIY Detail detailing. And what do you guys think? And if you want to share your experiences with DIY Detail, leave it down below. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, really helps out, and I do appreciate it if you want to see more videos from this channel. Again, I am a DIY Detail affiliate. The link will be in the description below. Click on that. Use the coupon code COCK10 to save up 10% off of your total purchase, which for the most part is good. I say it's good. The only unfortunate thing that happened, I guess, is the spray heads breaking in the package, I guess, on its way here. So that's the only, I guess, bad thing that happened here. But that's definitely not on DIY Detail's part. That's probably more like on the shipper/handler's part, which is unfortunate, but it does happen a lot of times. So that's just kind of what it is. So anyways, thank you very much, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Sean out.